Hello everybody, we're back again with another VOD review style of video. Let me just preface this video by saying I'm not a DPS player. I'm not very good at it, but I like to play it on the side sometimes, and I do know a decent amount about the role. And I've played, in the past couple weeks, I played from silver to GM lobbies, and one of the most common things I've noticed players doing, they're just playing too basic. They're all clumped up behind the payload or the objective, and they're not taking advantage of the high grounds or any of the angles. And I tell people this a lot, but I realize there's really not a whole lot of examples to demonstrate outside of maybe pro play. So today I wanted to give a few examples and why all three of these, both high ground and flank angles, really help to open up the team fight and capitalize on fights that you should win and not leave it up to chance. So, without further ado, let's get into it. The first fight here, we just come off a fight win. As you can see, we're defending 3rd point Hollywood. So instantly I'm going to the high ground because I want to get the zone control. Let me just pause here for a second. Let's go free cam. Anyways, as you can see, we've got 2 people on the high ground, and then we have our tank on the low ground. So this is good because if, for example, you're this Ashe, you have to decide, am I going to let this tank just get free poke and shoot the DPS up there, who's also getting pocketed from a brig? Or instead do I shoot the tank, but let the DPS get damage on me? So it's really just a lose-lose situation. You have this two-pronged attack, and it's great because our tank, if they're in trouble, they just run away over here, or maybe this way. Meanwhile, we're up on high ground, so if we're ever in trouble, we run away, or we just back it up. I mean, yeah, right here Ashe can't see us. There's all sorts of options with your angles. But anyways, let's actually watch how the fight unfolds. So anyways, Ashe is poking me, so I don't want to be there anymore. I instead go over here, and Ashe isn't ready for me, so I'm still able to get a free kill. And it's great because our team's still in good shape up there. Like, no one's really died, so I'm able to just go back to this high ground, just poke them down, just really routine stuff. And it doesn't take much. I mean, my aim there wasn't anything special, but it's just I'm in the right place at the right time. And that high ground really allows me to because I have the element of surprise. This was in a Masters game too, so this isn't just like bad game sense, it's just being outplayed by the positioning. So same thing up here, just controlling this high ground. You know, they're really not able to come up to me because of it. I do drop here because I have visor, nano visor. But, I mean, yeah, I was just controlling the high ground. And then here, just no visor. I mean, Soldier's really good right now. If you went to solo queue and you want to climb on DPS, I would highly recommend playing Soldier. But yeah, just those 2 fights starting out on the high ground. The Ashe, and probably like the Moira maybe too, just in the back of their mind, they'd be like, where is that Soldier? Because they're not going to see me, and they're going to be afraid of my presence, even if I'm not in the fight. So you just establish that zone control to where Ashe doesn't want to take high ground and do the same thing that I'm doing because she's worried I'm hiding behind a corner and I'm just going to Helix Rocket headshot her and she's dead. So she can't go up to high ground. And then the Moira pushes up, but she's worried about the Ashe losing the duel behind her. So then she has to kind of have her head on a swivel. It makes the enemy team panic. And the second you're in trouble, you can just run back to your team and just play like you normally would. So there's really no downside to it. The only thing I could think is the enemy team pushes in while you're rotating, but they don't know where you are. They're not going to be like, oh, their soldier's gone, let's push in, because I could just peek my head back out and get a kill. So it's really just a good strategy to have in general. Let's see here. So we got another one on our attack. Let me back up a little bit. Tiny bit more. So anyways, we've cleared out fight. We just capped 2nd point. So I tried to kill this Moira as like just the last straggler, but I can't find it. So instead of just going back to cart and just playing like a default angle, they see me by the way, but I still decide I'm going to go up here because I have the confidence that if someone comes up straight in front of me here, I can take that duel. And if I can't, I just run away to the Mega. So here I hear a lot of stuff, but I'm up here because I have my ults. And I know we can win this fight off of Nano Visor. They have Nano Overclock, but if I can get the kills early, it shouldn't work. So here I'm like, give it to me, and then, yeah, just go in here. And I ignore the Soldier because she's going to be distracted shooting me, and then I turn around and kill her. But then yeah, just nice easy 3 kills. Moira's out of this fight. We get a 4th. And yeah, it's just, I started out in an advantageous position. Had I started behind cart, the enemies have so many chances to back up. One of the benefits, let me back up like 20 seconds here. So let's say, right here, this Cassidy, right? He panics, he's like, oh shoot, nano visor. Where's he gonna go? Everyone, when they panic, their first reaction is, let me back up to my supports. Okay, I just jump on him, like, there's nothing you can do. And oh, he goes over here? Oh great, you've led me to the soldier, now I can kill both of you. Like, if I'm over here, and I pop it, and I'm on this Ana, she just walks away. I can't find anyone because there's a shield here. If I can go beyond the tank and get above them, it's just game over. I have the angle, and as long as my team doesn't crumble back there, it's just easy picks, and we win the fight every time. We have the ult advantage, we can force it. And then the third one I wanted to point out here, I don't really do anything crazy this fight, but it's about taking the space. So this is, we had lost a fight or two, I think at the very end, the Ramacho used his ult so we couldn't push it. So now, see the Sojourn over here, I go for her. And I force her to slide out. But look what's happened as a result of me just taking this tiny angle. This Sojourn is completely out of the fight. And her Ana is not looking at her. The Lifeweaver is throwing heals, but it's Lifeweaver, so he's not going to do anything. And their tank and other DPS are nowhere near this. So, by me pushing, I don't really want to push to the Disruptor shot. That was a good counter by the Sojourn there. But on Moira, on the other hand, she has her ult. So let me go up here and play. So I force out grip, basically. Me and Moira force out grip. And the Ramatra goes over to save last second. But now, look at this. Their cast's completely alone. And I'm over here. And I notice that. So me and Ram go for it. Meanwhile, Bob's on point. Pressing this Ram. And our Ram is able to just go in the backline and get kills. And just like that, we've torn the fight wide open. All because this little tiny pocket of space we force with getting the Sojourn 1 and then coalescing it. It's really just that simple. Once again, it's a fight we should win, but we use our ults early and in advantageous positions instead of just a mile behind the cart where they can back away. And we're able to flank and get those kills at basically no risk. You see there when the Sojourn Disruptor shot, I was like, okay, this is when I stop my flank. I go back to the team. Cast is completely uncontested over here. It's just an easy kill. So, just in conclusion, the two big things are utilizing high ground and utilizing flanks. And it works on Soldier, it works on all sorts, Tracer, even Cass or Hanzo. There's so many DPS you can do this on. And it's really simple. It's just when you win a fight, go take a position you like, and as soon as the fight starts and you don't like the position you're in, just go back to your team. It's pretty much just textbook stuff. You start out on the flank, you finish the fight with your team. And, you know, it works. Sometimes it doesn't. No harm in that. You're not going to die unless you get like one shot, so it doesn't hurt to try. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Kind of a shorter VOD review. I didn't want to keep it too long because I figured people wouldn't want to watch anything crazy long. But yeah, that's all. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.